Ugh. It is weird, y'all. All right, y'all. This is only one day I have an iPad. One day, so don't get used to it. It's only for the eye surgery. I know I look like a pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean, the black version, the bootleg version. So now I had to do this one. Shout out to Nick Turley. Shout out to Maurice Delk. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to ABL. Shout out. There's a whole community of men and women that are very concerned about this, myself included, because we already know, you know, our children are the future. Okay, our children are the future, and what we're seeing going. First off, do me a favor, share the video, share it right now. Let's take a break. I need y'all to share it. Let me go share it myself. All right, y'all. As you already see, I myself shared the video. I'm asking you guys, help me share the video. You already know, BMT. I'm doing what I can. I got one eye, so I'm not gonna be all, down on it. What's going on, Queen? Yes, I can see with one good eye, and I'm making it work. So don't act. I'm not gonna be reading everybody's stuff, but I definitely am going to be going over this one. I think this is something I definitely want to hit on because I gotta be for real with y'all. If we don't do something about this, America's children are not going to be able to compete with it. A lot of people can say this is the school system, but this is right now a big American problem. I'm just being dead ass. Like, if we really don't look at this, this is a really big issue. 41% of Baltimore. And we already know, yes, Baltimore is predominantly black and poor and trashy. It is what it is. But we got a big, if we don't have a call to action about Baltimore and stop other places from getting as bad as that, I'm telling y'all right now, man, like, it's not going to matter. It's really not. Y'all can talk about stimuluses all you want. Y'all can talk about racial issues, all that stuff. It ain't going to matter if the kids are stupid. And I got to be for real, man. Where the parents at? Like, even though my parents worked, they still made sure I would take my homework and I would put it on the table and they would come check my homework. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and play this video because we need to go over what's really going on in Baltimore. All right? And I put it out like Baltimore schools 41% below GPA. Now, 41%, that's a D. Okay? And we're seeing it where it's like hashtag blame the teachers, hashtag failed home. So this is the reaction video. Let's get to it, you guys. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. All right, you guys. Here we have the video right here. Let's get to it. All right. Fair use. This is the Baltimore project. Fox. I think this is Fox 5, as they want to call it. So, you know what I'm saying? For those people who don't got cable, you know, hey, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and play it.
Baltimore City Schools reaches an alarming low in student performance.
The Project Baltimore's Chris Papps has learned nearly half of high school students in Baltimore City this year earned a grade point average below a 1.
Big take.
When Giovanni Patterson ran for Baltimore City Council president last year,
Despite the amount of money they get, we don't see much change.
he ran on a platform that included accountability and education.
Our schools outspend 97% of other major school districts.
And when Project Baltimore showed him how Baltimore City students have been doing this year,
This is terrible.
here is how he reacted.
This is just further perpetuating the cycle of poverty, blight, despair.
This chart was assembled by Baltimore City Schools and obtained by Project Baltimore. It shows the average GPA for every high school grade in the city, freshman through senior. In the first 3 quarters of this past school year, according to the chart, 41% of all Baltimore City high school students earned below a 1.0 grade point
God
average.
dang.
In other words, nearly half of the roughly 20,600 public high school students in Baltimore earned less than a D average.
It's heartbreaking. If almost half of our kids are failing, what options do they have after high school? This is really disheartening. It's sad to see this, man.
On the other end of this chart, 21% of city high school students earned a GPA of 3.0 or better, a B average. About half as many who earned below a D. We can also see the district lost more than 700 high school students during the first 3 quarters of this year.
In January, City School CEO Dr. Sonia Santelises first sounded the alarm, saying the course failure rate for students had nearly doubled during the COVID shutdowns. A few months later, in May, North Avenue announced students would not be held back for failing classes. This most recent GPA data could show us why North Avenue made that decision.
During the second quarter of the 2019-2020 school year, just before COVID hit, 24% of high school students had a GPA below 1. Now, it's 41%. City schools declined an interview, but told us in a statement the COVID-19 pandemic created significant disruptions to student learning. Starting this summer and beyond, City Schools is providing students with a variety of opportunities to acquire the unfinished learning they lost.
It's not gone. It's not going anywhere.
City Council President Nick Mosby, who defeated Patterson in the election, is reportedly under investigation by the U.S. Department of Justice concerning campaign finances, business, and tax records. Project Baltimore emailed and called Mosby's office, requesting an interview to discuss these numbers concerning student GPAs. We never heard back.
These people don't care, man. they come from the same environment. Nick Mosby is a product of Baltimore City Schools. Brandon Scott's a product of Baltimore City Schools, and they see what's going on. But then when you bring this to them, they don't care. They don't care at all. You have to raise the standard. Everyone should be speaking out about this.
Project Baltimore reached out to the other school systems in our area requesting their GPA data. We were told by all of them that it's not readily available. I'm Chris Pabst, and this is Project Baltimore.
Okay.
Challenge the past.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. So, here we go. And I got to be frank with y'all. What y'all going to do? Are y'all going to blame this one on race? Are y'all going to blame this one on money? Because there's a lot to go off of. And me, I'm going to give my reaction to a lot of the stuff going on. Because there's a lot of stuff going on. Shout out to everybody who's coming on through. Shout out to everyone. Please like the video, share the video, get it out there. There's so many red flags going on. And I know somebody's going to say, well, listen, y'all. Sometimes you got to take accountability, man. It ain't nobody, listen, y'all. It is what it is, man. We got to admit that we have a problem going on, man. Like, I keep hearing about we need to get black people in office. I saw nothing. Yet the money seems like a lot of fordangling with that money, boy. Seems like a lot of fordangling. Seems like a lot of misrepresentation, man. So we're definitely going to have this conversation. You understand? I'm definitely here. I got one eye. But I can see definitely clearly about the bullshit that's going on. So let's go ahead and get to it about the school system. You know what I'm saying? Because it would be very unfair to actually want to give a fair report, synopsis, about what just happened. You feel me? Because you're having it whereas to 41% of the high school students are failing. They're below a D. 706 of them are dropping out of school. And you see what's going on. I got to be real with y'all. Like, I think the separation of the weak from those who are going to make it is happening right now due to COVID. Because if the household doesn't care for their child to get it, you can't blame it and say the buck. Well, I hear this so many times, but you gotta also ask, like, what's going on in the home? You're gonna hear, well, the parents gotta work so many hours, they gotta do so much X, Y, and Z. You're gonna hear all kind of excuses. Yeah, and I get it. Yeah, we have shitty teachers out here, man. We do. But that's a part of the household where you're supposed to make up for where the teachers are lacking at. And if you ain't trying to do that, man, you're pretty fucked up. Go ahead and play this. We're going to play it out. You know what I'm saying? I got to definitely play it. You know what I'm saying? Hang on, let me go ahead and mute this, but I don't feel like hearing all of this crap. They're playing those commercials all over again. So let me go ahead and play this commercial. So, but other than that, let me see, mute that. There we go. So, other than that, for the most part, you got to ask yourself right now about the accountability issue. And does the household or the community want truly better? Right now, 41% is below D. And if the community is not going to answer that cry, you can't keep on saying, we need more money, we need more money, we need more money. You can beg for as much money as you want, but you're still going to keep getting the shitty results. Not only that, if you got a mishandling of, it's like church, yet your ass is still a shitty soul. It's never going to work out. And so we're seeing the mishandling of funds. You're seeing the scandaling and all the stuff going on. And what's crazy about it, like I said, I'm waiting for the commercial to go out. And I'm going to give y'all my fair synopsis of just how fucked up something that we already know what goes on in our community that a lot of people don't really want to talk about. Why? Because that would mean they would have to admit that, one, this is why no one can truly, this is why there's a great migration of black people migrating out of the black community, and it's only the survival of the fittest that truly do make it in the black community. So we're definitely going to hit on this one. Let me go ahead and give y'all, let's go ahead and pull it out, because it's just got to be, it is what it is, man. We're going to keep on hearing excuses about the money. You're going to keep on hearing excuses about, well, this politics and that politics. But I got to tell you right now, man, it's an in-house problem. And everybody want to talk about this gender shit. Wow, man. But at this point right now in the game, let's be honest. And I'm going to tell y'all right now. I'm going to tell you right now from BMT. At this point in the game, after 2023, there is going to be a subservient class in America. Mark my words from BMT. There is going to be a subservient class that is only good for just serving. That is how far the gap is starting to go. There would almost be no reason for certain classes of people to even go to school. They're just getting that stupid. And I know a lot of people are going to say, wow, damn, BMT, that's fucked up. Don't hate the messenger. I mean, we're seeing it with the education system right now. You can't, I mean, if the household doesn't care about education, there's hardly no, it's almost a dead. Okay, let's go ahead and play it out, bro. Y'all going to start seeing, because now y'all going to start seeing the first-hand hell, bro. This is the right way. Let me go ahead and get it right now. And I'm going to pause it every time they give off a keynote. Again, shout out to Nick Taylor for giving me the idea to do this. Shout out to ABL. I'm going to go ahead and play this out right now. All right, let me go ahead and get this out. There we go. Is it? It's the full screen. There we go.
Baltimore City Schools reaches an alarming low in student performance.
As Project Baltimore's Chris Papps has learned, nearly half of high school students in Baltimore City this year earned a grade point average below a 1.
Big take.
When Giovanni Patterson ran for Baltimore City Council president last year,
Yet, despite the amount of money they get, we don't see much change.
he ran on a platform that included accountability in education.
Our schools outspend 97% of other major school districts.
And when Project Baltimore showed him how Baltimore City students have been doing this year,
This is terrible.
here is how he reacted.
This is just further perpetuating the cycle of poverty, blight, despair.
Now, first off,
This chart was a
I'm going to tell y'all right now. I don't know why he act like he just now finding out about this. If you're literally giving a synopsis saying that they take, and that you're talking about the spending, and that you're not seeing the GPAs and the students matching up, I don't know why he's acting like, see, this is the problem I have with a lot of these goddamn people running for office. Y'all be so full of shit. It's not even funny, dude. Like, you act like, oh, I can't believe this is happening with the numbers. Dude, your whole platform is about the failure of the education system and the spending budget. So how are you surprised if that's literally the preaching stomping ground you're talking about? This is that bearing false witness preaching bullshit we see coming out of these goddamn Democratic mouths and shit. Like, they always act brand new whenever this type of shit be coming out their mouth sometimes. This is the shit I be saying, like, bro, sometimes y'all really got to start understanding, man, when both sides are just that fucked up. Now, He's acting brand new to something that he already knew about. Let's keep it going. I swear, man, y'all need to go get some paid actors or some shit. Y'all really need to work on this acting and shit. Go ahead.
Assembled by Baltimore City Schools and obtained by Project Baltimore. It shows the average GPA for every high school grade in the city, freshman through senior. In the first 3 quarters of this past school year, according to the chart, 41% of all Baltimore City high school students earned below a 1.0 grade point average. In other words, nearly half of the roughly 20,600 public high school students in Baltimore earned less than a D average.
It's hard.
Listen, I'm going to say this right now. Pretty much, y'all, we're pretty much going to have a whole wave of stupid come out of Baltimore that the world has never seen before. We got to be for real. You're going to have a wave of stupid come out of Baltimore that the world has never seen. If you're telling me for almost, you got to remember now, this is literally 2 years, probably more, accumulated of people below 1.0. I would want to ask, what grade, what class were these kids passing? PE? Lunch? Sex ed? Like, at this point now, the lower economic society is only going to be good for fucking and breeding and making worker people. At this point now, at the rate it's going, the government doesn't have to do much to literally warp them. This is why, if you want to, I now understand. If you want to hide anything from people now, you just got to put it in a book. Because if you're telling me that literally 1.0 is the average, and as they were showing the work of a lot of this stuff, it was very staggering.
Than a D average. Half of the roughly 20 earned below a 1.0 grade point average. In other words, nearly half of the roughly 20,600 public high school students in Baltimore earned less than a D average.
That's not a school. That's a whole district. That's a whole district. That's a whole district. You know, it would be one thing. It would be one thing if you could say it was a teacher. You understand me? It would be one thing if y'all could say BMT, that was a teacher. It would be another thing if y'all could say that was a principal. I would almost want to give it to you some way. But when you say a city, that's a whole city. I don't even know what you can do for that at that point. The most I can see at empathy I could do is probably just teach them how to work. Like, we have to be realistic that the people that are coming out of Baltimore from 2020 to 2021, put them in the workforce. Get them like 1 to 2 jobs. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Like, it's almost like at this point now, the educational gap is going to be so bad. I wouldn't even know how you could rebound that type of child. Because anything that comes past them, they're not going to really be able to keep up. This is why I said, like, I don't know holistically if Black America is going to really be able to compete. I don't know if Black America is going to really be able to compete much more longer. there's going to be a big separation of Black America. We need to be realistic about that. Y'all may not want to say it, but it's not even a white man anymore. It's literally Black America just going to have a big separation. And y'all need to just come to terms with that shit, that everybody ain't going to be able to get. Listen, some of y'all, we got to just put down at the promised land. Help cousin Ray Ray, help Tatiana just get a job at Sears, Walmart, Sonics, McDonald's. Just help them get a job and just leave them be. And don't worry, it's not the economic field of the lower class and the upper epsilon is going to grow. It's not going to be funny. And it's sad. It's sad. Now let's go on for this one.
Bridge.
It's heartbreaking. If almost half of our kids are failing, what options do they have after high school? This is really disheartening. It's sad to see this, man.
On the other end of this chart, 21% of city high school students earned a GPA of 3.0 or better, a B average. About half as many.
There you go. There you go. That's what BMT was talking about. Now, that 21% right there, right? Out of that 21%, I want you to take 1/3 of that, which would be 7% of that. That 7% is they probably going to go to college. Like, I'm talking about like a university or some shit. You know, they might go to a university. You know, they probably might actually go above. And then you're going to take, out of that 7%, 1% of them are going to leave and never come back. But out of the 21%, we got to be realistic. That 21%, they're going to be the ones that are right there that are going to leave and never really truly return. Now, let's continue.
Many who earn below a D. We can also see the district lost more than 700 high school students during the.
Now, the 706 students, that right there is most likely your criminal element right there. That right there, for a lot of y'all that don't get it, the 706 students, that's your criminal baby mamas, baby daddies, thugs, pretty much everything you're going to see on the 5 o'clock news. Those motherfuckers are right there. That's where they're at. That's where they're at. They're right there. They dropped out. They said, fuck it. I'm going to go start my career field in the criminal element. Because I just can't hang. I can't. The school shit ain't working out for me. Y'all don't have to like BMT. I'm just telling you the numbers of how they just broke it down for you. 706 of them. There you go. There you go. They done flopped out. They done flopped out. They just, and that's literally it's literally Darwin's fucking goddamn. That's Darwinism at its best. 41% is the worker mule. 706 of them are the criminal class, and the 21% is possibly going to be the working class, and probably 1/3 of the working class will probably be your managers that will probably go off to do something better with their life. Ladies and gentlemen, I hand you that of the community in Baltimore today.
The first 3 quarters of this year.
In January, City School CEO Dr. Sonia Santelises first sounded the alarm, saying the course failure rate for students had nearly doubled during the COVID shutdowns. A few months later, in May, North Avenue announced students would not be held back for failing classes.
So let me get this straight. I want y'all to hear what he just told y'all. And this is a problem that we have so badly going. Let's y'all need to hear what he just told y'all. This is the scary shit we have going on in the community. This is the scary shit that we have going on.
Saying the course failure rate for students had nearly during the COVID shutdowns. A few months later in May, North Avenue announced students would not be held back for failing classes. This most recent GPA data could show us why North Avenue made that decision. During the second.
So what they just told you, right? What they just let y'all know, even though a lot of these kids are failing, these kids are stupid, these kids, and it's fair to call them stupid. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about it. Fuck your feelings. They probably don't even feel offended by that. Stupid is cool to them. So even though we know a lot of these kids are failing, they're fucked up, and that they got emotional issues, right? The system said, listen, it's COVID. Take these kids, even though that they're fucked up, and throw them into the world. And somebody said, excuse me, I don't think we should do that. I don't think we should pass on the kids. Maybe no, shut up. You be quiet. Tell me, come on, Kiki. Go ahead, go into the workforce world and go fuck up your life some more. And see, this is a problem we have going on in a lot of communities. We know a lot of our children and people are ill-equipped to handle the world. They can't handle manager skills. They can't handle reading comprehension, mathematics, problem solving, literally authoritative figure. But then, fuck it. Blame slavery, blame reparations, the world, and hopefully he'll get it right. And we'll throw that person out there, and then kaboosh. They crash and burn within 2 to 3 years. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Like, Baltimore is literally a walking petri dish of goddamn what happens when the household system thrown into the goddamn school system, and they fail at that even harder. And then after that, well, just throw them into the world. So literally, those kids have no system to follow. But you know what they're depending on? They're depending on the government system to pick them up. And that's going to be the worstest fall ever. But the government system can barely sustain people as it is. So why now? Let's continue. This shit is getting this shit is juicy. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you don't like me, you don't like it, dislike. I don't give a shit. Fuck y'all feelings on this one.
Quarter of the 2019-2020.
This is from 2019 to 2020. Jesus, and we're in 2021.
School year, just before COVID hit, 24% of high school students had a GPA below 1. Now, 24% of high school students, a quarter of it.
Now, hold on now. 2019 before 2020. See, this did not, I know people want to blame COVID, but like I said, these things just didn't start happening. This didn't just start happening. The thing about it is people choose to ignore this happening. Like I said, this is what happens when you have a failed home. I know y'all like to brag off that certain genders are doing well. It's like patting a monkey on the head and giving him a cracker for not eating his own shit. You speak well. You speak just good enough. Like I try to tell y'all gotta understand when you are being played.
The 2019-2020 school year, just before COVID hit, 24%
was already below 1.0. I wonder where that 24% is at. Oh, right, they're adults now. Continue on.
School students had a GPA below 1. Now it's 41.
Does anybody not see a pattern? Does anybody, am I the only one that sees the pattern? Am I the only one that's seeing that the number is doubling up? Am I the only one that's seeing that it's growing? I told y'all. Mark this down. BMT told y'all. Come 2023, there will be a permanent working subservient class. What I'm saying is that class, they won't bother going to school. They won't bother education. They will already accept, I am only good for just working. I accept my fate. Y'all think, listen, bro, there are some, do y'all not understand? Let me show y'all how far America's fallen. Do y'all know that there are certain countries where children are born just to work? Do y'all understand that there are certain places where a person is born into it? What you're watching with this video I'm showing you right now, you're watching classism at its best. 41%. Went from 24 to 41%. Right? There's only 21% that's actually probably will be able to go into the work field and may do well. May, I didn't say will, may do well. What you're watching right now in America, there will be a permanent subservient. America is now starting to acknowledge we are going into a subservient class. There will be the working class. I mean, all they got to do is start legalizing prostitution where, hey, you can sell your child off. Y'all think that, wait, BMT will tell you. And y'all will say, BMT, you're evil and you're malicious. I'm telling you how the fucking world works and how we are going in there full steam ahead.
1%. City schools declined an interview, but told us in a statement,
of course they declined
the COVID-19 pandemic created significant disruptions to student learning. Starting this summer and beyond, City Schools is providing students with a variety of opportunities to acquire the unfinished learning they lost.
In other words, what they just told you in simple. Let me simplify it for some of y'all. They're gonna put those kids in voc rehab so that way they can go get some type of job, so that way they can either A, get a check, 2, they're gonna get some kind of write-off of disability, or they're gonna put them in voc rehab. I can't make this no easier for y'all. If I knew I had a lot of stupid children, I'm gonna just put them in voc rehab. That's all they just told y'all. We're gonna put them in voc rehab. If anything good about most of these inner city shit, they make programs to throw children in so that way they can get more money. It's a free work class. That's honestly what they're going to do. They're going to put them in voc rehab in GED type of program. Then against people with GEDs. Okay? I'm not hating on nobody with GED. Shout out to y'all for getting your GED. It's just a general education. But they're going to put people in a voc rehab. Hey, you can get your forklift license. You can probably be a CNA. You can probably do something where you can't hurt nobody. Hey, how do you feel about doing X, Y, and Z? How about doing HVAC? They're going to put them in some type of program, right? To where they can still get some type of work out of them. Genius. Fucking genius.
It's not gone. It's not going anywhere.
City Council President Nick Mosby,
Uh-oh.
who defeated Patterson in the election, is reportedly under investigation by the U.S. Department of Justice concerning campaign finance.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. I was so turned on by this part right here. Oh, man. Wait a second. I thought it would be a white man up there. What? What's happening? It had to be a white man. Oh, my God. to be a white man. Please say it ain't so. It has to be a white man.
It's not gone. It's not going anywhere.
City Council President Nick Mosby, who defeated
City Council President. God damn. Oh God. Oh God. Wow. I'm still recovering from my. Oh God. Oh God. This is why I left the black church. Oh God. Oh God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. We always hear about, well, maybe if there's black leadership, we'll be getting really back in power. This motherfucker's been there since 2019. 2019. 2019. What the fuck? How you been there for so long, bro? Bro. This man been there since 2019 and never questioned why are the children or why are the people in my city so stupid? They said if we had black leadership, we'd probably be in a better place. No, I don't feel no power. I don't feel the power. So y'all put that guy in power, and another black guy wants power, but the people are getting more stupider and dumber. Bam, happening. And the money's disappearing. You can't make this shit up, bro. You really can't. Don't worry, we can blame. If all else fails, we'll blame white folks for this one. All else fail, we'll blame white folks, or we'll find. Don't worry, black folks. We'll find somebody to blame for this shit. I promise you, we will. We will. Okay, trust me. We'll find somebody. Hashtag blame teachers, slavery or something. We'll figure out something. Just give us time. We'll find somebody to blame. Okay, I promise you. Them immigrants, they're the ones that are fucking this up for us. So we'll blame them. I promise you. Don't lose hope. We'll blame somebody. Don't worry, black man. They're trying to pin this on you.
Patterson in the election is reportedly under investigation by the U.S. Department of Justice concerning campaign finances, business, and tax records. Project Baltimore emailed and called Mosby's office, requesting an interview to discuss these numbers concerning student GPA.
41%, 51%, 53%, 44%, 32%, 48%, 30%, 22%. Like, god damn, like, how the hell, where's all that money going? Y'all must be rebuilt. Y'all, I get it. We are rebuilding the black home or the home so that way children will have the initiative to go back to school. Genius.
EAs. We never heard back.
These people don't care, man. They come from the same environment. You know, Nick Mosby is a product of Baltimore City School.
So you're saying, hold on now, you're saying this guy right here is from the same environment, right? He's from the same environment right, as these people, right? He's from the same environment. Half of these people, and yet he don't give a shit. Like I said, y'all, it's all a big hustle. It's all a big hustle. I believe that one guy, he said, hey man, these people don't give a fuck. These people don't give a fuck. See, y'all gonna start learning. See, this is let me give y'all a factor in life. Let me tell y'all people a factor in life. But see, a lot of y'all banging on that race shit as you start to climb up the ladder in success. That black kumbaya, black power, and kumbaya. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I better stop y'all before you hurt yourself. It's not like that. I know you like to think everybody like you has your best in wants as you fight for success, when probably some of them will be the first person to shoot you in your back or stomp on your fucking neck to keep them above water. It's a sad world, man. And a lot of y'all don't want to hear that because you want to believe in that of this race shit. You want to. See, you're told. See, this. Let me tell y'all a truth. Fact. This other shit got a lot of y'all fucked up because y'all believe in that race shit that's going to save your ass somewhere down the line. You really do. You really do. But see, you need to understand this really, really well from BMT. To this guy, this politician, you ain't no more than a fucking number. You ain't no more than a fucking number to them. You ain't no more than a goddamn write-off. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about doggone where you coming from. He doesn't have to worry, but he's like, yo, I don't even live in your damn community, so I don't give a shit. This ain't my problem. One thing he knows, I damn sure ain't gonna have my kids in y'all fucking community. But y'all believe that it's gonna be, listen now, when you see these, look at, these are students. These are students right here. Y'all need to see these fucking numbers and understand, ain't nobody coming to save you, Eagles. Ain't nobody coming. Y'all, this time it ain't Trump. This time it ain't the immigrants, man. Ain't nobody, listen, bro. This is an in-house fuckery issue that only y'all gonna be able to fix. The 21% that do survive the goddamn purge of surviving getting to adulthood. See, we gotta be for real, y'all. Let me just tell y'all right now. When black people get to a certain level in their life where they survive the bullshit, they leave. They get the fuck out of Dodge. Y'all can try to throw this YouTube shit in my face all y'all want. Y'all can try to shame me or shame other black people. That shit ain't working no more, bro. The numbers are out. We're seeing who's survival of the fucking fittest. And let's just be honest, bro. There's going to be a reckoning. Now, y'all can choose who y'all want to ride with, but guess what? The criminal class done chose their goddamn favorite. The goddamn educational class done chose theirs. And the goddamn other side, well, goddamn diggity damn. They done already know where the fuck they're going. So, heaven or hell, damn it, because shit, that right there, you can get a nice building, but that don't mean shit. Y'all can get a clean street, but if you ain't gonna do shit with your life, you ain't gonna be shit. So, let me get this back up here.
To acquire the unfinished,
and all they're gonna do is just throw y'all more goddamn programs. That's all they do. This is all they. Let me just see, black folks. Y'all need to hear this shit. Black folks, brown folks, all you goddamn minority and lower class subservient people. I know you don't think BMT talking down on you. I don't give a fuck. You need to hear the hard, harsh reality. All they're gonna do is throw you program after program after program after program, because they don't want you to ever come up. That's not what they want you to do. They just want somebody to be in the lower numbers. They have to feed the machine of who has to be the poor and who has to be the dregs. And that's all they're going to do. To them, this girl, that boy, them kids right there, they're just numbers. That's all they are.
Learning they lost.
It's not gone. It's not going anywhere.
City Council.
Like I said, all y'all are just a check. Every kid that goes in there to go get free lunch, every kid or every adult that has a baby, money, a check, $2,000 to $3,000 a day they make off of your head. You don't have to like me. But these programs are coming out because they know a lot of y'all, since COVID shut down, are not going to be able to keep up. It is what it is.
An interview to discuss these numbers concerning student GPAs. We never heard back.
These people don't care, man. They come from the same environment. You know, Nick Mosby is a product of Baltimore City Schools. Brandon Scott's a product of Baltimore City Schools, and they see what's going on. But then when you bring this to them, they don't care. They don't care at all.
Well,
you have to raise the standard.
You know what, black man? I hear you. You telling that to that white man, you have to raise the standard. I hear you, black man. You do have to raise the standard. That's why there's going to be a separation, goddammit. It's going to probably be a separation. 2023, separation time. Just be ready.
You have to raise the standard. Everyone should be speaking out about this.
No, I'm not speaking out about it.
Reached out to the other school systems in our area requesting that.
See, now they see the white man said, let's ask the other school systems in Maryland. And they're like, oh, fuck no. Hell no. That's no. Let's just be for real, bro. All the school systems are down, especially Maryland. They're just down. So we already know DC and everything around DC and all the other places are pretty much down the tube and gone to shit. Okay?
Their GPA data, we were told by all of them that it's not readily available.
Yeah, of course it's not.
I'm Chris Pabst, and this is Project Baltimore.
Listen, let me tell you right now. When they say it's not readily available, what they're telling you straightforward is, listen, you. Yeah, you're not about to make us look stupid. That's what it is. I have a few minutes. I got what time is it? 6. I got a few minutes. I got enough time to talk. Yeah. So I can go ahead and do conversation real quick. You know what I'm saying? Come on up. If y'all would like to speak your grievances on the reaction video, please come. Y'all can come on down. Let me go and turn on the music. You know, I got to at least give y'all some music for y'all to come on down. There you go. Have y'all
hearing
theme. Then I'll give y'all some music while y'all come on down. I only give y'all at least about a few minutes. Then I can go about my bed, and go watch and eat some catfish. y'all guys, and I'm done. So now that we already done did that, and we done finished the reaction video. So you guys, tell me what you think. Put in your comments, put in your like, whatever news, how you feel about it. Me, I've already showed them how I feel. And like I said, it's a bunch of bullshit. Hey, it's going to be up to Baltimore, Maryland. Is that my job to want to raise that community? No, I'm not. I'm not. I've actually accepted right now that there is going to be a subservient class coming out of our community. I've actually accepted that there's going to be a subservient class coming out of America. Y'all can try to say we need to fix that. I'm not fixing. Shut up. I'm not fixing shit. That's the problem. Some things are not meant to be fixed. I need to understand that. Some things aren't meant to be fixed. Some things are like that for a reason. There's always going to be the poor. There's always going to be the rich. And there might be the middleman. And the middleman has to choose whether he wants to go down or he wants to go up. You have a choice. Some kids had a choice. And y'all going to say, well, if they had a better home, bullshit. Because they had a choice to watch those around them, whether they were going to stick it out or not. That's why the 20% of them, 21% of them, chose to fight. You can't force somebody to want to be better. They have to want it. And until y'all start understanding that stuff, y'all are going to keep holding us back. Y'all can keep on trying to push people to want to do better. Choice. Everyone has a choice. If they don't want to choose to do better, let them lay down and die. That's how it works on the battlefield. I'm BNT. I'll see you guys later. Y'all take care.